Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. All right, we got a new code here. Everybody, we need real times. We need a lot of real times today. Many real times. Do as you're told, please. 15% off any online order. Enter promo code SAVE15. 15% off. Very, very tasty. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. All right, everybody, we need some real times, though. Let's make them happen. Okay. Now, joined by Jason Shear, I am merely Mike Luke. Hello, Jason Shear.
Hello, Mike Luke.
How you doing, Shear?
Splendid.
All right. We got a lot to get to this show. We are going to talk about Arizona basketball. We're going to talk about Krivas. We're going to talk a lot of Arizona football. We're going to do our Big 12 basketball power rankings. It is Friday, so get your checkbook out. But the first thing, though, Shear, I want to talk about, and our good pal Kobe L. Thiel is still in denial about this, the reign of the SEC, the propaganda machine that is ESPN. I think people are slowly starting to figure this one out, Shear.
Yeah, 30 year in a row, man. It's awesome.
Without a team in there.
Yeah, 30 year in a row without a team in there.
And
look, they're clearly talented, but eventually, like, you got to kind of start winning them, right?
Well, right. And the thing about it, too, that's also fun about it is you look at it and their only wins were against SEC or G5 schools. They were 0-4 or 0-3 in the college football playoffs against non-G5 schools. So I'm happy to see it. I thought it was ridiculous that we just have to keep stacking the field and saying, well, it just means more. That doesn't mean anything to me if it means more. I don't even know what that means. So I am very, very happy about this, Skier. It was good. Our good pal Kobe L also, who believes fully in the SEC supremacy, believes that Indiana or Oregon will beat Miami by at least 10 points.
I could see that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would have not surprised me if Indiana and Oregon beat Miami by 10 points.
So Miami in the last has beaten Ohio State. That's better than Oregon. They've also beaten Texas A&M. They've beaten.
I think Miami's good. I think Indiana's really good.
All right,
you think isn't really that many.
And you think Oregon would put up? You think Oregon would do that too?
I think it's a possibility. We've seen bad title games in the past.
Yeah, well, with that defense, I'll be surprised, but we shall see. Generally, teams that beat up Ohio State on both sides of the football don't get blown out, but who knows? Maybe the first time for everything. But now let's talk about the best thing that we can all celebrate on. Tyler Warden had a great tweet out last night about this DeMond Williams situation, and he puts out there. He goes, he says, 10 out, or I said, this worked out really funny. DeMond's going back. Everybody in Washington hates DeMond now. They don't want, they think Jed's a weenie for doing this. It's going to be a terrible situation. Amber is all over the place right now. And like he said, 10 out of 10 would do this again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It was, look, this whole thing's fun. I had fun with this whole thing. Like, hey, you want to, here's the thing. There are like 3 UW players, former players that tweeted yesterday, like that were like, I have no idea how this is going to work. Like, well, I was in the locker room, like, I have no idea how I would let this guy back in my locker room.
Real quick, T-Burns, is Miami that good? They beat 2 SEC teams to get there. Not impressive. Well, they also smoked Ohio State and they beat Notre Dame during the regular season. So they got, something going on there. But yes, it is awesome. I don't know how you bring a guy like that back into the locker room. And I don't think that it's, honestly, I don't see any way that this ends well, to be honest with you. I just can't, because half the fan base, no matter what he does, is going to hate him. And I don't know what else. And half the roster is going to hate him.
He just better play well. That's it. Like, he just better play really, really well. Because if he doesn't play really, really well, the fans will hate him even more. If he plays well, they'll forgive him.
This is one of the most Jed Fish things ever. I think there's about 5 coaches in the country that would take a guy back after doing this. That's Jed.
It's not like he's good, obviously. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, DeMond's obviously a good player. But if they went and got like Sam Levitt, would it have been that big of a deal? And then you don't have to deal with the only BS you would have to deal with Levitt would be like his brother. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I don't understand. Like, it doesn't. I wouldn't bring him back.
Go pay Dylan Raiola $4.5 million.
By the way, it's very interesting. And Dylan Raiola doesn't have the market that I think he thought he was going to have. Although he's going to end up at Oregon. I'm just saying this DeMont thing is. What's that?
I assume Oregon.
This DeMont thing has ended up spectacular, though, for all sides. Also, one thing that is great, too, is watching Doug Hendrickson and Jed Fish and George Wrightster. They're all basically, a cabal there. Basically talk about how they're fighting for the integrity of college football. Very, very good.
Yeah. It's Jed Fish is, and that's the thing. Like, it's just so great. Like, Jed Fish is going to be, he's the man that saved college football. Meanwhile, Jed Fish is the beacon of hope in a dark,
yeah. T-Burns 826 puts it really well. Jed is also scared. He's entering year 3, and if he's going to jump ship, and he needs to get to double-digit wins. I mean, the guys that they were looking at to replace Damon Williams were poo, like the Missouri quarterback, Fibula or whatever his name is. No thanks.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, that guy stinks. And they
could have, but again, if they have $4 million, you're telling me you can't land a solid quarterback for $4 million? Go tamper.
No, I like, that was the favorite thing about Washington fans too. They're saying, "Oh yeah, Damon Williams is tampered. Let's just go get Noah Fafita."
Yeah,
tampering. Yes, Cody, were you gonna say something or no? Oh, all right. We also have an interview coming up. We got an interview coming up with a football player. Skier, you want to preview it real quick?
Yeah, I talked to Cole Rusk, the Illinois tight end transfer. Good dude, like a 5-minute interview, and just got to know him a little bit. And yeah.
All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, now, so there we are. We're going to be making fun of Jed a lot throughout. It's just going to be a lot of fun. The one thing I will say is I've gained a new level of respect for Oregon fan. I like Oregon fan by and large. They're very funny in how they diss Washington, and at the same time, Washington clearly is not happy about Washington fan clearly not happy about Oregon usurping them. So if Oregon were to win today, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I just don't think they're going to win.
You think you're picking Oregon over Indiana?
No. I'm picking Indiana. I don't think Oregon's going to win, but
I don't either. I like Indiana.
All right. Okay. All right. Now, did you hear what the Raiders said about Brennan Carroll? What did they say? I didn't see that.
Basically that the players were, he was so bad that the players held their own offensive line meetings.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I like Brennan Carroll too, but Brennan Carroll is the epitome of the guy that you're basically living with dad your whole life type thing. So, all right. Let's get to a little bit of Arizona basketball. You're going to be on the post-game show tomorrow. This is true, Scare.
I am, yes.
Very, very excited about it. But the first thing is we need to talk. I want to talk a little bit more about Mo Crivas. He's obviously on the thumbnail. Mo, at this stage in the game, what you were, let's talk best case scenario before the season on what you were thinking for Mo. And because I was thinking about this last night. I think it's impossible to say that he hasn't outperformed the best case scenario.
What did I say? Like, I think I said best case scenario would be like 10-10, right?
Yeah.
He has 11-8.
Right. With that defense.
With elite defense. He's blocking mouth burp. Yeah. He's blocking 2 shots a game. Shooting. I mean, every single percentage he has, every single stat he has is up.
Yeah. And you know what I like about it too? And I was talking with Brogan about this on the phone. What I like about it as well is that there are some guys that you can see during the regular season, they can get marginally better. You know, your Jaden Bradleys, your guys like that. Your guys like that are already good. What I like about what I see from Mo Crivas is he's getting better game by game by game. And now it's almost to the point where it looks like he knows that he can dunk. There was a couple different plays in the game where he power dribbled and dunked, and all I could think about was Dennis Walsh.
When he's aggressive, like against the other night against Kansas State, like he knew that Kansas State didn't have anyone big enough to guard him, and he's dribbling, he's dunking on dudes, he's doing spin moves in the block.
Right.
Like he's not as slow and cumbersome as people think he is. Like he can move a little bit for a guy that's as big as he is, and he's huge. Like again, you don't know it until you see it in person. He's one of those dudes, in my opinion. He is a large human being.
Well, it's funny. Muehlbach, who doesn't really follow recruiting very closely. He says, I remember when he first saw him for the first time, and he goes, where did this kid come from? He says, I have no clue. And this was like 3 years ago. He says, I have no clue if he can play or not, but that's the biggest guy I've ever seen at the University of Arizona. And he's right. It is. I've never seen anybody. Krivas is the biggest person I've ever seen here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we shall see. But it's been really cool to see what he's doing, and it also changes the game. This is also something I was thinking. You know how all these people are talking about how they're like, oh, UConn, they didn't have Terrace Ross or the Bullens kid or whatever. You know, they didn't have those guys. Well, I can play kind of a similar game at that stage. Braden Burries in that game was a fraction of the player that he is right now, as is Mo Crevas. So I can go both ways on that too.
Yeah, and you're good at going both ways. Yeah,
It's been the story of my life, man. I adapt to any opening.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I hate the excuse. That's sports. That's just what it is.
Right.
Look, Arizona went there and they won. The end.
Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say on that one. It just is what it is. No Ben One White style. Nice try. My bad. Krivas plays very hard. No Ben. All right. So, all right. Well, either way, Dennis, David, we have eyes on you. We know what you're saying to our face and what you're saying behind.
Yeah, I know you're waiting.
No, I don't. Waiting. It was a joke. But
they're waiting. You know, they're just waiting. Like if he has a mediocre game tomorrow, they're gonna jump all over him.
Right. Yeah. So, no, I know. But again, we have eyes on you. Arizona, Israel, and some other on the ground surface. Big game for Arizona, Israel last night.
I wish we could tell that story.
Oh, man. I think we can.
I mean, I don't give a crap. Go for it.
All right. Well, everybody out there that knows that Arizona Israel account, I've been telling you, it's no, I don't. I'm going to put it to you like this. So they put out a tweet that they said they were planning on bombing the Fiesta Bowl to destroy the SEC invaders. And, well, I guess that caught the eye of law enforcement. So I had people asking me if I knew the Arizona Israel kids. And I was like, I don't know them. You just got to DM them. So I think that maybe it's toned down a little bit. I don't know. But either way, we wish the best for our friends up in Tempe. So, all right, I'll just leave it at that. I had people messaging me saying, hey, can you get me their phone number? I don't know who they are. So, all right. But, like I said, Arizona's a different team as well, Skier, so I can play both of that.
Yeah. Everybody's different.
Yeah. I mean,
no team is the same team that they were early in the season. That's
what's funny?
How college basketball works.
You know what's funny? Arizona has 4, and I would put Yvonne in there as well. But I know there's some people that probably wouldn't put him in there. You could make the case that in a vacuum, Arizona has 5 all conference caliber players.
I mean, no.
Who?
Yvonne. I mean,
I know that was the one that I slid Yvonne in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not Arizona.
See, TJ says I saw the tweet and knew that was going to get the wrong kind of attention. Yeah. A battle cry. What's that? Or you could say, and 1 all conference off the bench. I mean, fine. How about that? 5, you got 5 all conference players.
Fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. All right, let's get some reads in there, and then we're gonna get to our power rankings. This is what you all came for. Make some money. See, we got Rage in the comments. Rage, you still owes us $1,000. Rage, take that $1,000 you owe us, and I guess if you're not gonna pay us, invest it in these picks. All right. Either way, first, Copal, we're going to be having a watch party. We're going to announce it here probably in the next couple days. That Mike Luke elote rib, free elote rib with an entree purchase. I can't think of that. Stop thinking of that Fiesta Bowl tweet. Mexican food delivered nationwide at mymexicanmenu.com. Use code AZ12 for 10% off your code 5340 East Broadway. Check it out. Book your next large party or corporate event with Copal. Large party packages available. We cater any event. Check it out. Okay, what else we got? Welcome to the Rock.
I forgot my mic in the other room, so let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like. Oh, that's weak. That's the most beta. That's the most beta static.
I know, it's because I don't have my mic.
That's all right. It's okay. Yeah, that sucked too. Just give it up. Yeah, I know. It's all right. Just make up for it next show. Okay, deal?
I promise I'll blow harder tomorrow.
All right, thank you. That's all we want on this show. Yes, we have to work on lung capacity. Very true, Dennis Walsh. Maybe if somebody had a jet, they could take us up and we could work on it.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, check it out. 2 convenient locations, Tucson plus Green Valley, 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. East of Benson, Sierra Vista, west of Marana, south of Nogales, north to Oracle. No, it doesn't get old. Everybody loves this read. Nice try, user BBT.
Old. If anything, it gets new. It's new every
better.
day.
Yeah, I can't tell you how cool this Green Valley Decorative Rock read is, and they like it. If the partner likes it, well, that's terrible. If they like it, then I like it. Green Valley Decorative Rock, check it out.
Yes.
Sheer, what are your thoughts on Lan Allen and Aristental before we get started?
It's hard to. I get a little emotional because I don't know. I don't know what's real anymore, you know? Psych. Yeah. I know she's not real.
Yeah. And again, we fell for it. All of us here fell for it because we're like, oh, Lan the man, he would never do that to us because he's the best dentist in town and they have the best deals. We've talked about that before. Ask about the 1997 championship package, but do not ask about this AI image. This person does not exist. She does not exist. We are upset about it, Sheer, but it is overruled by the fact that Aristental has the best stuff going and the 1997 championship package.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, but I've lost all respect for this AI image.
Well, I mean, the AI image, I mean, it's not even real to us anymore.
It's not real to us. And Dennis Walsh, you deserve all the kudos you get for sniffing this out. That's what like George Bush used to always say. He's like, we're going to sniff them out of their rat hole. Yeah, Dennis Walsh sniffed out this AI image. Check it out, though. Daily Urgent Care, Monday through Friday. Jervis like nervous. Jervis is back in. I love Jervis. Jervis says in the chat, he says, Jervis like nervous. How else would somebody think that your name is pronounced?
What do you mean?
It's Jervis. Does he have to correct people and say this is how it's spelled or this is how it's pronounced?
Jervis. It's
Jervis.
I don't understand the controversy.
People call you Jarvis? What are they, blind?
I mean, there's an E.
There's an E.
Wait, his name is Jarvis? Did he?
No, his name is Jervis.
No, he just said his name is Jarvis.
No, I asked him, what do people call you? And then he said Jarvis.
Well, it's clearly Jervis.
Right. I would, if anybody called you, where is
calling Mike Mike?
Yeah, where is Joseph, by the way? Hey, get your sister back in here, Marcus. Where is he? Either way, Jervis, you will never be called that on this show. Okay.
I want to know who's doing that. I'll handle it.
Yeah, let us know. We'll deal with them the same way we dealt with the we'll deal with them the same way we've dealt with the competitors of Green Valley Decorative Rock, Foster Plumbing. We're not going to sit here
without too many details. We have ways of handling things.
Yes, exactly. And when we're on the highway, we're very serious about it. Okay, now it is time for what the heck? Joseph is in Florida to become a WNBA official. Interesting. I would watch if Joseph's a WNBA official. I would watch those games.
What?
Yeah, Joseph's a WNBA official. Looks like that's what he's training for. Interesting.
Does he have the patience?
I don't know.
Did you watch this I'm gonna crap on the WNBA for a minute.
Did you? Is that Audie Crooks one?
Yeah. So Brielle watches women's basketball and discusses it like a ton. Like if you ever want to have a women's basketball conversation, Mike, feel free to just sit with Brielle and I say, Brielle, this girl can't move. Like
right.
She just can't move. Like I'm not fat shaming her or anything. Like Brielle's like she's going to be a top 2 pick in the WNBA. I'm like, no, she's not. She can't move. So then finally, someone yesterday cut that video of her playing defense, and she can't move. I've never seen it like it.
I was watching it. I'm like, man, I could absolutely score. It would be easy.
It'd be easy.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, no, I said WNBA. That's where it said that Marcus, or I'm going to tweet out congratulations to Joseph. That's actually pretty cool.
I'm scratching my back with the back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You should tweet out congratulations on your new WNBA.
No, I am. I know. I'm going to. Will you retweet it?
Yeah, it's a big deal, dude. I'm happy for him.
All right. Okay. Now, all right. Now let's get to our Big 12 power rankings now. All right. Mike ignoring. No, I'm ignoring everyone because it's fun. I obviously see it.
See what?
Gosh, this isn't.
What are you ignoring anyone?
Some of you guys are so slow.
What are you ignoring?
What? I'm not. I said that they
What?
put WNBA official.
What's wrong with being a WNBA official?
I never said. I said I'm tweeting out congratulations. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't understand why everyone's jumpy today.
Right. Yes. Yeah. What other podcast has active back scratching? Yeah. No. Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, ask Shelby. It's an issue. Like I have like I don't know what's going on.
I tweeted this picture out, by the way, yesterday of Ted Wardo, and he's playing with Hedgie on the couch. And man, it's funny. I kept going like this. Hey, Ted Wardo. And he just wouldn't look at me. It was like, hey, Ted Wardo. And then like I put Hedgie in his face, and it was like I put like crack into a crack pipe for somebody. Like all of a sudden it was like, oh, Hedgie, I'll ignore you, but there it is. Okay. Let's see.
And then Janet attacked me.
Janet attacked you. My mother, when it comes to when it comes to her grandson, my mother holds no. My mother.
Yeah, I was like, he can't see, and then your mom was like, "You piece of crap."
Yeah, she said, "Watch my baby."
Yeah,
right. He respect my baby or something. Yeah. All right. Oh, we got Rage in here. Colorado. It's like, Rage, we were talking about you on the phone the other day. So here's what I like about Rage. Now, Rage has one really big drawback. Rage doesn't actually pay up his bets.
Yeah.
But overall, we very much like Rage, though, because Rage is the most hated person in the Colorado fan base by a mile. It is great. He does great work. And the other thing, too, is that Rage will always find some way to diss Deion Sanders. It's great. We could be talking about Noah Fafita, and Rage will just jump into a Twitter battle and say, yeah, Shedeur sucks. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'd be like, I had a great sandwich for lunch today, and the first response is Rage. And he's like, Colorado sucks.
Yes. Okay. By the way, Tyler Warden, we talked about your tweet about how 10 out of 10 would do it again. Very, very good.
Easily.
Okay. Oh, are we rage baiting for Rage? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Whoop. Okay. Now it is time. Now I am going Arizona at number 1. Now the Gladiator keeps saying, well, you can't pick anybody at Houston because they've got to be knocked off. Sure I can. It's a new season. I'm going Arizona. They're a better team than Houston, and I actually expect them to beat. We play Houston once or twice?
Once. Houston, once. Houston's got a tough game tomorrow.
Right.
Dude, tomorrow's very Big 12 sexy.
Interesting.
Houston is at Baylor tomorrow, so that could happen.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
We only play them once, though.
All right. So is it in Houston?
It's at Houston.
I think Arizona's going to win that game. I just said it.
Oh.
I think Arizona's better than Houston pretty much across the board.
Yeah, I think there's some positions that are really close, though.
Yeah, no, they're very close, but at the same time,
Kingston Flemings I'm not going to say he's better than Jaden. I won't do that. But God, man, he's good.
Man, he's awesome. He is awesome. All right, let's just say they're even. I would rather take Jaden just because of the experience, but let's just take.
Yeah, when I'm doing the breakdown, I'll probably wind up putting them even.
That's fine. Houston doesn't have an advantage over Arizona in any position. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And the other thing too, Houston has no bench, literally no bench.
You see, they're playing Uzon at the 3. That's
right. You know what? Well, it's like he has no confidence now. They just basically.
Flemings is so good they don't have a choice.
Well, right, and then it's kind of like what Sean Miller would do when he would have a player that was really versatile, but he had no clue what to do with him, like Dallin Terry. So he would just tell him to stay in the corner until I figure out what to do with you. And that's basically what they've done with Milos Uzon. I don't see that one changing. So I'm going Arizona at 1. Are you going Arizona at 1, Skier?
Yeah, I don't see. I think Iowa State's really good, but I just don't see any argument for Arizona not being 1 right now.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Okay. Now all right. So who do you have at number 2?
Iowa State.
Right.
I just think Iowa State's playing good basketball. I like Houston, but Iowa State's another team that's just beating the crap out of everyone. They're going to beat the crap out of Oklahoma State Saturday. And then Tuesday is the big game for them, Kansas. Yeah. But their schedule's another one that's backloaded because even beyond Kansas, Mike, they have Cincinnati, UCF, Oklahoma State again, Colorado, and K-State. So that's the front half of their schedule.
All right. I am going Iowa State here. I think, it's funny. Somebody put out, they said is Hyman Lipsy or whatever his name is, or
not Hyman.
I mean, not Hyman. Taman. Is Taman?
My grandfather's name was Hyman.
Well, Hyman Shear?
I swear to God, it was. You're gonna like. I can't believe I'm telling you this.
By the way, Hyman. So wasn't he in the
He's dead, so don't make fun of him. But Hyman Israel. was my grandfather.
Hyman Israel was your grandfather's name?
We called him Mickey. His nickname was Mickey.
Can you please get us a picture of Hyman Israel?
I think I have one. It's somewhere in my phone.
Hyman Israel.
Yeah, my
Wait a second.
My mom's dad.
Wait a second. Wasn't he the guy that was also, he was in The Godfather? Wasn't that the name of the guy in The Godfather, Hyman Israel?
No,
it was like in like The Godfather 2 where he kills Fredo.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. Who is somebody in there? It was Hyman Israel, I think. Somebody in there that's seen The Godfather. Look it up. It was like Hyman Israel was like one of the mobsters' names. He ends up dying, and like a huge part of the movie is based off of him. Somebody in there find this, please, right now. The Hyman.
We called him
Mickey. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, when you look at Hyman, how didn't you get Mickey? Gosh, the guy who lived in Miami, right? Yes, Grant. Yeah, that guy. Whoever that was. I think it was Hyman Israel. But
I'm trying to find an old pic. I can't find it.
All right. Well, if anybody can find the name of this is going to drive me up a wall. But it is what it is. If you could, Grant, if you could find that out. No, it wasn't Corleone. It was Jewish. It was like Hyman Israel.
It wasn't Hyman Israel.
No, just pull up. This is. I'm not going to be able to get started on the rest of the show.
It was Hyman Roth.
Hyman Roth. Yes. Yeah. What? Yeah. Roth. All right. Hyman Roth. Okay. All right. There we go. We got that out of the system. Gosh, Colton.
I told you I shouldn't have told you this. I knew it right away.
Hyman Israel is such a great name. You're gonna get. Can I post that on Twitter? So much undeserving hate for no reason.
Yeah, that's my grandpa. I mean, you're gonna get a bunch of people that hate Jews making fun of my dead grandfather. So
no, I will correct every single one of them because
look at this picture too. I'm looking through my phone. Look how sexy I used to be.
When did you get the hunchback? Is that a hunchback in that picture?
Yeah, I've always had a hunchback.
Oh.
It's from soccer.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, at least I can.
Vertebrae that's out.
I think he did get shot in the eyeball or whatever. All right. So, anyways, I like Jewish people a lot. I think they're great. I have no problem with them. Okay. So, and I don't know why anybody does either. I've never understood that, but I'm not going to get into it.
This is good. You're literally creating world peace on the AZ-12.
No, I just never understood. I don't understand that.
Serious.
I don't understand the hatred for people that don't bother or that don't do anything. It's like with LDS or Jewish people. They don't bother. I think they're fine. I have no problem with them. So
fine.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Hyman Roth.
Here he is. Here's when he was old. He was joking that he didn't want to hear my cousin anymore. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Mike, you should start a political podcast. Yeah, I'm going to be on Newsmax. Not. You know. Yeah, co-host Rich Herrera. If you know, you know. Well, Mike Luke. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it here. Like and subscribe for Mike content like this. Yes. Garbage. All right. Now, I'm going to put Houston at 3. Houston's very, very good. Houston is one of these teams to me. Houston is one of these teams that I think Arizona is clearly better than. But they're going to win a ton of games this year. They're going to be like a 2 seed at the worst. I just don't feel that they are.
I feel like we have this conversation where we do this. Houston's just good. Like they're good. You watch them. They're not sexy, but they continue to win games. They beat Texas Tech. They just find ways to win. They're obviously super well coached. Like, would it be the most shocking thing if they won the conference? No,
I'd be a little surprised, but certainly not shocked.
But yeah, they're 3. They're 3. Look at us agreeing, dude. We're so
they're 3. Okay, now the Mike and Chris I actually like that station. It's actually kind of a middle of the road station. I like that station. I won't get into it anymore, La Jolla.
You should have a show with Chris Cuomo. Good.
They say Chris Cuomo's like 5'1". I could
Michael Luke, Megan Kelly. Like it has like a really good ring to it.
Yeah. They like to grind things. Yeah, it was very funny. All right, now number 4, BYU. Joseph is in the chat. But let's see here.
Dude,
all right,
look at us. We're just agreeing. Like
yeah,
BYU's clearly number 4.
BYU's clearly number 4.
You could even make a case for them to be number 3 if you wanted to.
I certainly can. The thing, there's certainly 4 top 10 teams in the country in the Big 12.
Yes. Yeah. BYU, when their offense is cooking like it has been lately, and their defense may be a little underrated, BYU is really good. Like,
yeah. They're really good. I'm very interested to see Mike and Cuomo may be the first show I don't watch. Yeah, no, I get it. Hey, what if they put on that other guy, Leland Pervert or something? His name's like
Leland Pervert?
No, it's not Leland Pervert, but it's something like that, though. He's on like right after him. Like, I think it's like Leland Pervert or something like that. All right. So anyways, all right. Now at number 5, I got Texas Tech. Texas Tech is the best 2-man team in the country. Do not ask me about any other players on Texas Tech, but they are very, very good. Those 2 players, Skier.
Yeah, I'll go Texas Tech as well. It's close between them and Kansas, but I don't know what's going on with Peterson. So
yeah, and he's all right. Let's see here. I'm going to be tweeting out. A pretty cool tweet for Joseph here shortly.
You might get a commitment breaking here while on the show.
Who?
The safety.
Oh, well, I can speak to him.
So we'll see. It should be shortly. We might be on the show. We might not. But
you want to know something? All right, real quick. You want to know something that cracks me up about local media and stuff? And I don't know. And granted, I'm not in this field, so it doesn't matter. I like how Shear has people that literally follow his follows to see who Arizona's recruiting. Skier, this is funny. I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, it's annoying as hell.
If you're at the stage in life where you're following somebody,
your own effing sources, dude.
On top of that, too, it's Arizona football. Come on.
Yeah,
it's not that important. Get your own sources. Yeah. Or just be like me and just make up sources. It's funner or it's more enjoyable. Yeah. I used to have a lot of sources. I don't have any sources anymore. I miss Dave. Okay. So, all right. Now, I miss Dave and Dwayne. Okay. Now, let's get back to, all right. Now.
Oh, honey.
I know. I miss both of them. I really miss both.
Oh, Dave and Dwayne. That could be a good podcast.
Dave and Dwayne and Mike. Yeah. No, it'd be very good. Okay,
Dave,
guys.
Dwayne and Mike. Would you be willing to run third behind those 2?
Behind them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like if you were doing like a train, it'd be like Dave, Dwayne, and then you. Like in a podcast train.
Yeah. Hey, Colton, I agree. I said more fun after I said funner. I know that. Okay. Now, number 6 is Kansas. Kansas, to me, is the most interesting team in the country because they could be a top 10 team, but they're held hostage by their best player who decides when he's going to play and when he's not.
Yeah, it's Kansas, and they're still good without Peterson. It's just that he takes them to another level. Very excited about that game coming up. But yeah, I mean, and the thing with them is defensively, they're really good, really good. They have a tough game tomorrow at West Virginia. I think West Virginia sucks, but on the road and all that.
Yeah, no, you know, it's weird. I think Kansas, if Kansas actually had, how do I put this? If Kansas actually knew that Peterson was going to play every game, I would put them in the top 10 in the country. I like the roster around him. I mean, you know, it's weird. I thought it was going to be a lot of cold soup around him, but Badinga's good. White's good. Council's really good. You know, they got the guy that just shoots threes, but you know, he doesn't want to play. So it is what it is. You'll be stuck in purgatory, AKA Lawrence, Kansas. Okay. Now everybody in there is screaming about UCF. I don't care. It's my list, not yours. I'm going
about UCF.
I'm going UCF at 7.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go TCU. I think TCU is better than UCF.
Well, that's fine.
But I don't really necessarily disagree with you.
Right.
Like, I think it's fine. You haven't done anything asinine yet.
Well, I haven't put like Colorado at like 8 and said Deion sucks. So I got all right. So you got all right. So you got TCU and I got Central Florida. Then I'm gonna mix it up after that one. I'm gonna go I'll go TCU there.
Yeah, I'll go UCF. No, you know what? I won't go UCF.
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oklahoma State. They just beat UCF.
TCU lost to a team UCF beat. You guys make no sense. TCU, I mean, all I can do is look at this. TCU they beat Florida.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's our list, not yours. Get over your own list. Okay, now jerk. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma State at 9.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go UCF at 9.
All right. Oklahoma State's a little bit. No, I disagree with you. I can't. I disagree with you, David Rosen, the great David Rosen. I don't think UCF's bad, or I don't think Oklahoma State's bad. I think they can. I think Oklahoma
they're solid. They're decent.
They're a tournament team.
Maybe.
All right. Right now, do you think they get into the tournament? Yay or nay?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. All right. Now the rest of the teams suck.
Oh, come on.
All right. Who you got next?
Baylor.
Baylor is the guy they brought in from the G League. Is he doing anything?
No, not yet.
Is he even playing?
Yeah, like 15 minutes a game.
I don't know. I don't understand the hubbub about that guy coming in. He never played in the MNBA. And here's the other thing, too. How is what he's doing any different than somebody that plays professionally overseas?
He's not.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right. I got Baylor there as well. All right. Now, the only other team that interests me at all in the rest of these standings is ASU. ASU sucks.
You want me to do the rest for you? You want me to do the rest?
Do the rest for me. Do the rest for me.
All right. So we got let's go West Virginia at 11.
Okay.
Let's go Cincinnati at 12.
Okay.
Let's go Kansas State at 13.
Okay.
Let's go West. Who am I missing? I missed a team, didn't I?
I don't know.
Colorado. That's what I missed.
Right.
Colorado, actually. Let's go Colorado at 14. Then ASU and Utah. Boom.
All right. I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
ASU play next. ASU plays Kansas State on Saturday. They could win that game.
I still can't get over the fact that ASU fan always says, "Oh, you guys always just want to talk basketball." It's the middle of football or the middle of basketball season, and they're asking me about their third portal recruit or something. It's like, hey guys, let's talk a little bit of basketball.
I'm just over here covering the number one basketball team in the country. Don't mind me. You go on with your portal fake recruiting.
Or when they talk about hockey, I don't care about hockey. Boom. I said it. Okay. Now let's get a couple reads in here. We got a recruit coming up that wants to talk with us and Shear's going to interview him by himself. It's called a pre-record, but it's only like 8 minutes. So you guys need to stick around and watch. All right. But first, Baggins. Shear, have you noticed somebody that's been MIA of late?
Yeah. I'm not happy about it.
It's not cool. Not happy about it.
Cool. Not happy. Not cool. Not acceptable.
Now, I will say this, Dennis Walsh. If you go there tomorrow with Kai, then you need to get 2 sandwiches apiece for you and Kai. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated. Join the VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deal. Free delivery with code free ride. I think the Gladiator went there the other day. We like the Gladiator. Yes, boom. Check it out. Cody, you're in the stream. What are you going to say?
Nothing. I was just fixing stuff.
Oh my God! Who's that kid in the background?
Cody, are you stealing children again?
Does she have anything to say about Baggins?
She loves Baggins to chew on because she has teeth now.
Oh,
she's teething.
Yep.
Have you given her those animal crackers?
She eats a lot of things. Yes, crackers are one of them.
Okay.
When my dogs are teething, I just let them chew on like the couch leg. Have you tried that?
Or like a front pipe?
She chews on the side of her crib, like the wooden crib.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the same thing.
Knock yourself out, kid. All right, but use code AZ12 for 15% off. Maybe you'll see Kai.
Front pipe.
Yeah. Make them chew on your front pipe, baby. All right. Speaking of front pipes, Foster Plumbing. Yummy. Well, not yummy.
What?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I was reading Dennis Walsh's remarks. Foster Plumbing, residential and commercial, licensed, bonded, and insured. Yes.
Yummy. Front pipe in your tummy.
Yeah. Who doesn't want? Yes. All right. 10% off when you mention the AZ12 podcast 24/7. Hey, Shear, when you've had plumbing issues in the past, they don't just happen between 8 to 5, right?
I mean, they could happen 1 a.m. They could happen whenever. You can't predict those things.
You just don't know. That's why you've got to get with Foster Plumbing again. And here's the other thing too. If you're going to be really, really cold. All right. Great job, Tyler Warden. We need that one to wear. Yeah. Could we put peanut butter on the front? No, garbage. All right.
Well, this is our last show.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So either way, Foster Plumbing. Check it out. Danny Foster is the man. And whenever, like I said, you're also supporting local. Yes. Yes. TJ Van Martyr. I will not say that. Yes. All right. Check it out though. Foster Plumbing. And again, they're always in the U of A area. If they're dealing with these U of A pack rats, they can deal with anything. Check it out. U of A pack rat. All right. Sure. I'll endorse. Been very clear about this. I'll endorse Danny Foster.
Well, yeah, I got nervous for a second.
Right. I will even support. Oh, Scott's in here. Come on. I'll even endorse Kai.
What does that mean?
Yes. Okay. Kai. But I will not endorse Andre Veras, but I will highly recommend Longview. Do you recently change jobs? Let's talk you through your old 401k and learn more about your new employer retirement plan. Trying to balance your savings with your kids' college funds. You're trying to, make sure that that your plumbing and, the front pipe and all that stuff's working and you're going to have enough money for it. Check it out. Longview. Call Andre at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast. And again, for a complimentary initial meeting, and check us out at longviewii.com. Andre is the man. That is not an endorsement, though.
Absolutely.
Never, not a chance.
Make that mistake.
All right, we got an interview coming up with a football player now, a tight end. A tight end. I know that we got to thank Ben One for the connection here, I would assume. But, Skier, talk about who you're about to interview here. And everybody stay in here. It's only like 10 minutes, and it's going to be good.
Cole Rusk, tight end Cole Rusk from Illinois, signed with Arizona, one of the top players in the transfer portal, actually. Big deal.
Right. All right, let's do it. Let's hear it. Here he is.
Arizona signee.
Hold on, start over again. It froze when it started, but you're recording now. Let's trim this.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Here with new Arizona member Cole Rusk. Cole just committed and signed with Arizona from Illinois. Can you just kind of take us through that process and what brought you to Arizona?
Yeah, no, just the belief that they had in me, and that meant the world to me. I'm meeting Coach B and Coach Miller and Coach Daggy. They expressed that they believe in me and my talents and that I can help the team win. And that's really all that mattered to me. At this point in my career, I just wanted to go somewhere that I feel like I can help them win immediately and that they believe in me and my skills.
Brennan's kind of referred to portal, the whole portal recruiting and all that as speed dating.
Yeah.
said that before. How do you determine the relationships and all that in basically 24 hours?
Yeah, no, like you said, it's just you got to be able to try and read people and see how real they are. I know within my time that I felt a lot of real love from them and their staff, and that's what meant the most to me. You get on a lot of phone calls, and I mean, I've done this kind of time and time again, and so you get to talking to people and kind of see where they believe in what they believe in, and I think these guys believe in me, and I believe in them, honestly, and I think that they can make me the best tight end possible, and so that's kind of how that worked.
In the past, when Arizona's had visitors, they usually close the visit by bringing the guys over to Brent's house. Did they do that for the portal guys too?
Yeah, no, I did. I spent some time at Coach B's house, and honestly, that's one of the things that sold me. Just being around him and his family and seeing the type of family man he is, that meant a lot to me. As a family guy myself, seeing him and just the way, his wife was so nice and his daughter was so nice, and just sitting there and we watched the Ravens game, it was amazing. And I appreciate them a lot for that experience. And he has a beautiful home, and it was awesome.
Now, kind of taking us through your career a little bit, you started at Murray State. Was that your first spot?
Eastern Michigan, then Murray State.
Okay. And so when you were at Murray State, I know that's where you came from before you went to Illinois, and kind of you had the great season or two at Murray State, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And then you got injured at Illinois for one of the years?
Yep. I got to Illinois, and then that first fall camp, I tore my ACL and sat out 2024.
What did that injury kind of teach you about yourself as a player or a person and all that?
Yeah, no, thanks to my faith, it wasn't nearly as hard as it is probably for some people. I relied on God a lot and the strength that He puts in me, and so with that faith, I was able to get through it. But it's the day in and day out grind of rehab. Honestly, it's just a long process. You're going to get better. You know that you're going to get back, but it just takes 9 months. It just takes 9 months out, and so a chance to get to go to those games, and we had a great season at Illinois, and be a part of that from the sideline, and see that and learn a lot, about football was a big thing for me too. That was a big factor.
With Illinois, how would you describe just your play this past season and that season overall?
Yeah, no, it was good. We had a good team. I was able to make a lot of the opportunities I felt like that I was on the field. We had a good squad. We won a lot of games, and so we had a great season. I know that coming off the ACL, confidence was a big thing for me, and I feel like I was able to get a lot of that confidence back from this year, and so I'm excited moving forward. I know my best is yet to come.
So a lot of times with the portal, it's hard for fans to get familiar with the players because it's all happening so quick.
100%.
What do Arizona fans need to know about you as a person and then as a player? What can they expect?
I just want to win. I'm coming here to win, however that may be. I just want to help the team win. When I was talking to Coach B, we just talked about goals and aspirations, and whatever I need to do to help this program win is what I'm gonna do, and that's simply what I would say to anybody. I hate to lose. I'm a competitive dude, and so whatever I got to do to win. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and so I'm excited. I believe in what we're doing here. Meeting these guys, it's not the same everywhere else, and so we got something special brewing, I think.
We were talking kind of before we went on air. What can you explain the last 72 hours, just how crazy the portal is and what your situation is?
Yeah, no, it opened up. They reached out to my agent and kind of just I've known about Coach Daggy through Luke Altmaier. He was my quarterback, my roommate, my best friend at Illinois. He was with him at Ole Miss and said that he's a great guy. So that instantly made me had more interest in them. And then meeting Coach Miller, who's Daggy's guy, it was awesome, and getting to see those two, and they're legit or the real deal. And so seeing what they can do, and then having Noah as a quarterback and getting a chance to talk to him, that's really what sold me. But it's been a crazy 72 hours, like you said. I flew back home. I'm flying back to get ready and for this next off season.
How important is it? Arizona's kind of rebuilding their tight end room a little bit. They lost 2 or 3 guys. How important is that? I mean, obviously you want to play and all that, but at the same time, that competition and having other guys that can push you.
Yeah, no, they got a great room, and they're bringing back a guy. I mean, like we talked about, I know what it's like coming off an ACL, and so I think that we can both help each other in that sense, me and Tyler, and so the room is good. I think the best room that we can have is the best chance that we're gonna have to win, and so whatever that means, I mean, that's what it's all about, is winning and helping the program win. And so we're going to push each other, and we're going to be competitive to make the best room so that we have the best chance to win.
Did you see any force that I know the portal's not new, but relatively new. You started at Eastern Michigan, then you wind up playing at Illinois and Arizona. When this thing first started out, there's a guy Arizona had a linebacker named Max Harris, and he started out at a little lower level and said that he felt by getting to the higher levels, he's kind of a chip on his shoulder, had to prove he belonged. Is that a mentality with you at all, or is it kind of just you felt it was a matter of time? Or
I think there's ballers at every level. I think people get into the conferences and this and this and that. I think that playing at Illinois and playing in the Big Ten, they think that's the best conference. They think that's where the best players, and I was able to do things in that conference and do things at that level, and that gives me confidence that I can compete. But I don't get my confidence from any of that. I get my confidence from my Lord and Savior, and that's pretty much it. I'm confident in that He's given me the gifts to play at this level, and so wherever that's at, I don't care if it's D3 or D1 or whatever you think.
When you go on these visits, do you have I know you're getting to know the coaches, but do they sit you down and say how they'll use you and just the overall pitch and stuff like that? And if so, what do they say that they see your role being?
Yeah, obviously I'm an old head. I've done this for a while now, so the most important thing for me was trying to find the right fit schematically, and I think that they're able to do that here at Arizona. I think the way that they were using Cam was really good, and I think that we can continue to build off that, especially with the amount of great tight ends that we have in the room. I'm looking forward to work with these guys. But yeah, no, Coach Dagan, Coach Miller, their belief in me and the way that they think they can use me and get me to the next level is obviously a pivotal impact in this decision.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me on.
All right, Sheer. Let's talk about it. We are tight end you. That was very, very good.
You're blurry. You're blurry. You're blurry.
How am I blurry? I'm not blurry. I see fine. I look fine.
Was it me? You're blurry.
Yeah, I think it was you. Yeah. All right. So I like that guy a lot. Now let's talk about him a little bit. What does he bring to the what does he bring to the table?
There's a chance he'll be the number one tight end. I mean, it's going to be a competition between him and Tyler Powell for the number one tight end. The loser will be the number two tight end, but I don't want to say loser, but they're kind of different. But he's probably right away the best pass catching tight end that Arizona has on the roster.
Well, does that mean we're going to use him? Because last year we had Barmore and we didn't decide to use him.
They'll use him because he can block too. And they rebuilt the room. I mean, they got another tight end yesterday. They took 3 tight ends in the portal. I mean, this is clearly something they want to use.
Is this staff going to be okay without Sam Olsen?
We're going to find out, Mike. It's a fair question.
Yeah. All right. Okay. If Powell is healthy, we could have an electric room. Powell's the other one that I find healthy. What did Powell do? Did he shred his knee up again?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think so. Yeah, or broken ankle. I don't remember.
All right. So because if you got Powell, you got this guy, and you got Ward, and then you're bringing in like 5 other tight ends. You should have.
You got this guy. You got Ford. You got Powell. You got Arthur Band from San Diego State.
Arthur Band.
And then you got Henry Cabalas, the freshman.
Okay, so this will
maybe they got 5-6 tight ends on the roster. It is a full room.
Right. No, this is actually very impressive. I'm very excited to see what we got. Now let's talk about some other stuff though. Who else we got? Who's the linebacker? Who's the Moose Sow guy? What do I need to know about him?
Everett Rousseau from Memphis has never missed a game in his career. Came from UAB, went from UAB to Memphis. Houston tried to get him on a plane and visit after the Arizona visit. Arizona got him to saying no thank you to Houston, got him locked up. He's going to play right away. True linebacker. He will absolutely compete to play right away. It's going to be Tay Brown, and I think the other spot's probably a little more up for grabs.
Tay Brown, what about my guy Jabari Mann?
He's good, but I don't think he's a lock. He hasn't done anything to be a lock as a starter.
All right, well, I don't
he's going to play, but
you better. Now, I want to talk about DJ Jordan. This is the kind of guy that I was hoping, and I'm curious as to what Tyler Warden thinks about this, because Tyler Warden wanted to break the bank and go get Ryan Williams. I had to inform Tyler Warden that we don't have that kind of money.
Dude, Tyler Warden texted me last night. He's like, Sheer, do you think we can get Malachi Toney? I go, I think it could be tough.
By the way, that kid is
so good.
It's so crazy good.
And he just turned 18. Like, he should be in high school.
He should be age-wise, he should be in high school. Braden,
I don't care if that catch didn't count.
Yeah.
That one catch you made with the one arm going out of bounds. Like, I'm a full believer that if you make a catch like that and you're barely out of bounds, you should just get it.
There are some guys that there are some guys that I think that there should be exceptions made to be able to go to the MNFL early, because that kid in 2 years, that it's going to be ridiculous watching him.
Yeah, but he's so young though, Mike, that it's good for him to stay in college.
Okay, so why don't you?
And he's out of basketball school right now, and so maybe he makes the decision after. He says to himself, you know what, I need to end my career at a football school, and then Arizona's waiting there.
That's a great point. We say, listen, I mean, we've got a new quarterback in here. We are a football school. Come on. No, but that kid's insane, and the fact too that he's 18 just turned 18 is insane. Yeah. So yeah, we shall see. That was great. Okay. Now, but Jordan fits the mold. Again, Tyler Warden, like I said, he wanted Ryan Williams. We had to talk him down. You're not getting Ryan Williams, but he wanted a high upside guy. I think Jordan seems like a high upside guy.
Jordan is the guy you take risks for, because if he reaches that up, if he doesn't reach the upside, you're okay with it, right? You got enough. You like your wide receiver room. You're going to add probably 1 or 2 more guys in that room. If he reaches his upside, you have a guy that could be a number 1 or 2 receiver. That's the best deep threat on your team. He is a deep threat receiver. He was in high school. Ideally, he is in college. He battled injuries a little bit. USC had a really deep wide receiver room. I see no downside to taking guys. You don't build a room around guys like this, but you should take 1 or 2 every year.
Right. And honestly, I have no problem. If you're a USC wide receiver reject, bring him on. Bring him on. That's like saying that, you can play defensive line.
Yeah, I mean, that room is loaded.
Always loaded.
Yeah. It's like again, it's the Bill Norton rule. We call it the Bill Norton rule.
The BBN rule.
Yeah, the BBN rule. We're like, the Tristan Bounds rule. Well, Tristan Bounds is a practice player at Michigan. Didn't really see the field.
I don't care.
Well, that's cool. Come to Arizona and be our starter.
Right. Now, RP Don says, do you guys think Damon Williams will be able to repair his? No chance.
Nope. I don't see how. I really, truly, the only way is if he's awesome. But if he's going to have to keep his head down and his mouth shut.
And the other thing too that you're looking at as well is that the only reason he's there is because he has to be there. He doesn't want to be there. That's the other thing.
And look, I get it. He's super talented. But if I'm Jed, how do you your wife went on social media and basically called him a piece of crap. And then yesterday she's on social media being like, welcome back, Devon. Like,
yeah. Oh, and then I love Amber's great. I love when Amber always puts something on there like it's a deeper meaning thing, like she found or she came up with, and it's like a lie told once is better than a reparation sold twice. Or
did you just make that up?
Yeah, I did, but
that was good.
Yeah, but what did I say? A lie told once is better than a reparation told twice.
Holy crap.
Kind of stuff she posts. It's like, what are we doing here, man? And intentional. What does intentional mean, by the way? Everybody's saying intentional now.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's diabolical.
I don't know that the whole thing would make a good movie. But like Tyler Warden said, 10 out of 10 would do again. It was great. I appreciate
Warden. I think Arizona's going to get a dog at safety. I think they got another safety on campus now that I think is awesome with multiple offers. DE is still the one they're going to get big. They've got money. I've said this before. I know Arizona fans aren't used to this. Be a little patient with the portal. I think it's going to end up a lot better than it maybe looks right now.
Yeah, and they showed last year they know what they're doing with the portal, so I'm not worried about it.
With the O-line too, Mike, I think I said this on the show, right? Where there is a belief that Tristan Bounds is going to get another year. So this also, and I'm curious about your opinion. You don't know when the NCAA is going to rule, right?
No, from what I've been told, they expect by February 29th.
Yes, so February 29th. Perfect. Do you recruit an extra lineman, basically recruiting over Tristan Bounds with the belief that Bounds is still starting? Because if Bounds is eligible or finds out he's eligible in the next 12 days, he could still enter the portal. See what I'm saying? It's a tough situation.
I would probably Tib, Trustin Brennan there. I would probably
it's a tough situation that they're in. I think they take 2 more offensive linemen with an outside possibility of 3, but Bounds is a starting tackle. So they're going to miss out on offensive linemen because they're choosing not to take more.
All right, well, what I would do then is you got to get another tackle in here though. You got to get another.
They're hosting a lot of, what I'm saying is they're hosting like they have 2 O linemen on campus today. They're going to take 2 or 3 more, but it's going to look like they're missing on some because you can't take 30 linemen.
Yeah, I agreed. Now, so Dan Hennington, if he were to come here, would he be the starter?
Who is Dan Hennington?
Or Dan Henney? Is that his name?
No. Wow.
Chad Henney. Chad Henney.
No,
who is it?
What are you doing?
There's a Henney.
Who is Hennington?
Henning. There's a Henney.
What?
Henning.
What?
Henning.
Henning.
Yeah, close enough.
Chad Pennington?
Chad Pennington. You know what I used to do? I used to always combine Chad Pennington and Chad Henney and turn it into Chad Hennington.
I
don't know that there's any reason for me telling you that story, but
no, absolutely not.
Yeah. So, okay. Now,
I believe should he sign, he hasn't signed yet. I believe should he sign with Arizona, as I expect, that I don't believe it. I know it. He will walk in as the starting center.
Okay. Well, can he snap? That's the first
He had
thing.
a couple snap issues last year, but from what a couple, and it wasn't crazy because he moved to center. But Washington fans loved him. Like, I guess he stepped in. He started the last 4 games at center. Yeah, they loved him. They said he basically, because Landon Hatchett got hurt. You don't know who that is.
No, when Landon Hatchett got hurt, when Landon Hatchett got hurt, that was all hands on deck at that point.
Yeah, you're a big. You texted me.
Yeah.
Remember, you texted me about Hatchet. You're like, "Sheer, this is huge."
Did you like Michael Landon? He was part of your tribe.
Michael Landon was
A Highway to Heaven.
Yeah, he was also in what's the TV
Little
show?
House on the Prairie, I think.
Yeah, he wasn't Jewish, was he?
I think Michael Landon was.
Yeah, he was. He changed his name because his real name originally.
Landenstein.
It was like Orwitz or something.
The heck?
Yeah.
Interesting. Touched by an Angel. Yeah. I used to watch Touched by an Angel. I think didn't Michael Landon die in a car accident?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He had a secret family in real life.
Michael Landon from, or as you would call him, Michael Landenstein.
At least he's used to short. I don't know. Either way, Randy Moss wouldn't come, but Rand Mossington would. He used to shoot scenes in Tucson. Yeah, we used to watch. No, it wasn't Touched by an Angel. It was.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta watch
Highway to Heaven. Highway to Heaven was the name of the movie or the show, and then there was Touched by an Angel.
That reminds me. I gotta watch that show, that cop show that was filmed in Tucson.
Which one?
The one on A&E. Like those live PD type of shows. This is like it's in Tucson.
Janet was Jesse Bridges. Janet
100%.
was a huge Michael Landon fan. Absolutely. Like I said, we had to watch. Here was our evening viewing in the Luke household. It was big stuff. It was very important.
We got a thread on the message board that it's basically a full conversation based on guy I'm following. I hate it.
Why didn't you just say something?
I hate it.
All right. Well, either way, I want to talk about my viewing schedule for a second because that's what everybody came here to watch. The thing that we would watch Touched by an Angel. It was on every Friday night. We would watch Highway to Heaven with Michael Landon, and then he died.
Right.
And then
That's awful.
No, I'm just telling you. We would watch MacGyver, and we would watch what was it? Those were three big ones. Oh, and then we would watch Diagnosis Murder with Dick Van Dyke. That was on Saturdays. That was
a good one.
Yeah.
My buddy Dick Van Dyke. I hung out with him every weekend.
Yeah, your friend DVD.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out. I'm sure he's watching. Shout out to his grandson Wes.
All right. So anybody out there that wanted to know my viewing schedule, I had Touched by an Angel.
You forgot when he used to watch the staticky, the Spice Channel on the Static.
Yeah. But the problem is that was for later on. There was also a show called Silk Stockings that it was on like USA where they always had a risque scene at the beginning. Yeah, it was at like 11, and we were happy to have it.
Silk Stockings.
Yeah, we didn't watch as much Murder, She Wrote. We were more Matlock and Perry Mason, T-Burns. But either way, there's too much. To Silk Stockings, though,
Golden Girls was high quality TV.
Silk Stockings pulled me through my adolescence. It was very, very good. Very good show. Okay, now let's get back to some other stuff.
Yeah, we're on the show, aren't we?
What did we? What else? Did you ever watch New York Undercover?
Oh yeah,
yeah. New York Undercover was awesome.
Such a good show. I'm pissed how it ended though. They had like a big dispute in like one season to the next. The whole cast changed. It was like, dude,
and it came back and it was like they're like, hey, don't notice anything.
Everybody notice we changed the entire cast in the offseason.
It's like leaving. It's like leaving your house and being like, oh, hey, we're gonna paint it while you're gone. Don't worry about anything.
It was so stupid.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it was very, very dumb. So, all right. Either way, that's Cinemax was great too. Cinemax, yeah.
Cinemax is what we know.
All right. So, anyways, all right now. All right. Now, what other portal guys we got? We got what else? Can we talk about that safety or no?
No, it's literally happening. Like it's happening today. Arizona's going to get a big safety commit today who's going to step in and start for Traden Stukes. I will say this, that he's signed. I'm not going to name him yet, but Florida State, after they found out he was at Arizona and Florida State lost a safety, they offered this kid $700,000.
And I'm going to tell you this.
And he said no.
I'm going to tell you this. This kid clearly wants to back the A because $700,000 is, Well, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Michael Luke money at that
That's
point.
Michael Luke money. Yeah, it's Baggins cash, baby. So there's that. Now, what else? What else we got? Anybody else?
They're going to get a lineman here probably soon in the next 24 hours, 48 hours. Depth guy, wouldn't get too excited about him, but they need depth too.
Mm-hmm. What kind of depth are we looking for? Girthy depth? What are we looking for?
Experience
depth?
Yeah. Older
depth. Guys that have been there before. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, because when you think about it, starting wise, assuming they get Henning, you're assuming Bounds, Deuced. I think Lotto is a solid option to start. You have 4 right there.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at depth or possible other, guys.
Yeah, yeah. I just can't have Rhino back. I can't have Rhino back. No,
I mean, I think he's going to be back, but I don't.
Why don't they just move Rhino inside? It can't be worse than when he has a tackle.
Why is Washington State taking all Arizona guys?
You know what's funny? A guy from Washington State messaged or tweeted at us yesterday, and he said, "Hey, it's been fun. It's been fun bringing the band back together to make fun of Washington. Are these guys good? I have no clue. If they're leaving Arizona, they're probably not good."
They just signed. They signed a Dua yesterday, and then they just signed your boy Jay-Sean Frosto Ramos.
Yeah, he's another theory player though for me.
Yeah.
Do the coaches really think Lotto is that good? No. But
I mean, I think the difference is he started off bad, then he became pretty solid last season, and then you figure with another year, yeah, he could probably be pretty good.
He's got potential. I have no problem with Lotto. I'm just gonna say that I don't want to have.
I don't think Lotto was bad this year at all.
He was just it was rough in the bowl game, but overall I thought he was fairly decent. I have no problem. I have no problem.
If you did a line of Tristan Bounds, Henning, Deuced, Lotto, transfer, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I think so. Again, they outperformed it this year. Just don't suck. Don't be awful. If you're like middle of the pack, I'll deal with all the other stuff, but just don't suck. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. All right, now we're going to move over here to a little bit of a MNBA draft talk here because I want to talk with Skier a little bit about MNBA players and the U of A guys could be. But first, let's get some reads in here.
Back to yay. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. Stop it. Don't ever do that again. All right. RJ's Frozen Cactus, Red Hot Sports, and ice cold craft beer. Yummy in my tummy.
Beer.
You want to see my rabbit impression?
That's a weird noise, Mike.
All right. 100+ craft beers, $2 deals. Pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. Go there and start yourself. Get a bunch of, again, they got great drinks. They got like, look at that bread right there. That bread is just screaming, Jason Shear, come eat me. And then on top of that, you've got you're not going to sit like by a stanchion and it's going to be dripping rain or, you're going to have to ask 5 people to move because there's like a card game in front of you. There's not going to be any of that. RJ's Frozen Cactus. You go there to watch sports and eat beer and enjoy your time, or drink beer, eat food, and enjoy your time there. It is a great time. Check it out. Boom. Dang it. That's good. All right. Sheer.
Well, we got an official commitment.
All right. What do we got?
No, never mind. My bad. It was a Senior Bowl announcement.
I don't care about that. Okay, now, but I care about Comfort X HVAC. $50 furnace tune-ups. 10% off any service when you mention AZ12. Call 520-222-7012 or book online at comfortxhvac.com. Service and maintenance, emergency repairs. Hey, how's it working with getting Tony Gimino out of your subdivision?
So we got a new HOA. We're meeting with the head of the HOA next week, the new guy, who runs it. And my first request is, how do I find a way to get Gimino out of here?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be something.
Yeah, that's going to be the first thing on the docket.
But he actually did a good job, though. He went through a Comfort X HVAC and got saved himself $2,000. We appreciate hardworking Tony on that one.
I call 188. I call 88 crime on him every single day.
Who doesn't?
Literally.
Who doesn't? Oh man, I'm only at 10% battery. Okay, all right, check it out. What's that?
On your computer?
Yeah. I didn't notice that. All right. Yeah. All right. I might go a little shorter. All right. 88 crime, 882-7463. It's anonymous. If you see somebody out there that's making a lot of illicit wagers and they're not paying up, Maybe call 88 Crime, 882-7463. And you can go in there and you can, they're going to keep it anonymous. So if you see stuff going on that you shouldn't be going on, call 88 Crime, Pima County Attorney's Office, 88crime.org. All right. Now, there's a plug, Mike Luke. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit about the MNBA. Braden Burries clearly looks like a first-round draft pick again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll probably. I was reading a mock draft yesterday, and it didn't have him as a first-round pick.
Yeah,
but
they're wrong.
I think people will eventually catch on that he's been
really good,
literally one of the best shooting guards in the country.
Yeah. Okay. So you got him, Koa Pete. You know what's interesting about Koa? He's gonna have to revamp his shot, but I do think he's a better ball handler. I am intrigued because I think he's a better ball handler than a lot of people think he is. I'm not going to say that he's going to be like LeBron James or something, but I think he's got a little bit more flexibility there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I still don't want him shooting threes.
No, never.
But in the fact that I actually get a little nervous that a few of them have gone in because I don't want him to be like, yeah, I'm going to shoot a bunch of threes. You know what I mean? But
I'm excited. You know what I like about it? When he brings the ball up the court, to me, it's a lot different than the Gordon stuff where it's like, I'm just running the ball to half court to hand it off. Like he actually tries to like probe the defense and stuff. I'm totally fine with him.
Much better passer and playmaker than he gets credit for.
Yes, exactly. So he won't be a star in the MNBA, but I think he's going to be a
draft. I read, I think it was Bleacher or SB Nation or something like that. Had him going at 7. I thought that was high.
That seems high.
I like Koa, but 7 seems high.
I think he's somewhere between 9 and 14. That's where I would go with him, 9 to 14.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Mo Crivas is going to be Mo Crivas is trending towards MNBA. I still don't see it, but he's trending.
I don't see it, but you know, Sam Viceni, let me see if I can find this. Sam Viceni came out with his top 100 prospects. Let me see if I can find this. Talk about something real quick.
All right, yeah, Sam Viceni. Wasn't he the guy that said Kirk Kriisa was going to be a first-round draft pick?
No, that was
that was Giovoni, right?
No, we like Sam. Don't make fun of Sam.
No, I like Sam. I think Sam seems like a good guy.
All right, so top 100 draft prospects.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a mock draft. This is just prospects, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got Koa at 7.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Braden at 33. That's fine.
Yeah.
He's got Jaden Bradley at 55.
Okay.
He's got Krivas at 73.
Yeah.
So that's a borderline draftable player base.
Yeah, again, I could be totally wrong here. I'd love to be wrong. I don't necessarily see that. I do think JB is going to be in the NBA for 10 years, though. I think he's going to be a backup point guard.
Just because you're drafted, I mean, we've seen enough.
Right.
Just because you're drafted doesn't mean you're.
It doesn't really mean
undrafted. Doesn't mean you're done.
So you got a lot of. I mean, you know, that's going to be a nice little thing that Tommy's going to have going for him as well. So we shall see. Now tomorrow, real quick, let's get our preview in because my phone now.
Nebraska football, baby.
What's that?
Sorry, Nebraska football just got a good wide receiver.
Who?
Quasi Gilmer.
Who's he? Who is he? What does he want?
UCLA wide receiver. He's good. Good pickup by our Cornhuskers.
What did he do last year?
He last year, I don't know. In 19 starts, he has 880 yards and 6 touchdowns. He's good.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Now, all right. Arizona TCU. I'm still back in the A tomorrow. I think this is going to be a tough game, though. But I still think.
Yeah. You're knitting it?
Yeah, but no. Well, yeah, I guess. I think teams, though, that are small it's going to be very, very difficult for them to be able to win.
You know what's really weird about TCU, Mike? They are tiny. They're a small team, right? They are 60th in the country in offensive rebounding and 38th in the country in defensive rebounding.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like because they all crashed the glass.
Right.
They're good. TCU is a good team. They're one of the weirdest teams in the country. They have losses to New Orleans and Notre Dame. Then they should have beat Kansas. They only lost to Michigan by 4. They beat Florida, Wisconsin, and Baylor. Like, they're a good team.
They're a good team. All right, so just give me a score because I got like 2 minutes left on here. Give me a score.
I picked Arizona to win. I think it was last night, like 78-70 or something like that.
All right. I'm going to go Arizona 82-69. I think they are 67. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Yeah, and then it spreads from there. Okay, There, everybody will be on the post game. Shear's going to be on the post game. So if you don't like me, you should tune in tomorrow because, Shear's on there. All right, Little Caesars, 15% off any online orders. Colton Hawthorne, Young Bucks, everybody out there, Andy Bryant, we need some real times. Let's get these real times done today. There's no excuse not to. Now, code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with any pizza purchase. Check it out. I'm going to be getting Little Caesars tonight, too. All right, we will see you on the post game tomorrow. Very much appreciate you guys all. TTFN, ta-ta for now. I made it. Oh, you're still on there.
Cody, the baby got Cody.
I'll end it. All right, Cody.
Baby killed Cody.